And a Baltimore County woman shares her story of survival after an admitted killer held her hostage and stabbed her 11 times during a 24-hour standoff.
You could barely walk. You lost a lot of blood. When you finally made it out, how did you feel at that exact moment?
I just kept thinking he's going to come out behind me.
And we begin there, the woman reliving her terrifying ordeal in a conversation with Vincent Hill in a story you're seeing first on Fox.
Boy, Sterling ain't do that.
The agonizing pain of a female, live streamed on Instagram. Now Erica Hart, sitting down with Fox 45 to share her story of survival.
One of the stab wounds on my neck was right here. I had got stabbed right here, and then I busted my lip on the steps right here. And then 2 of the stab wounds were over here.
The man responsible,
The next day after he came home.
31-year-old Antonio Hart.
That was the Antonio I knew. He was telling me, like, how we were gonna go. He was like, should we drive off a cliff? Should I have you tied to me?
During an hours-long standoff, Erica was stabbed 11 times.
You said I'm blue?
That's why I'm trying to keep you warm.
I couldn't move. I couldn't move my legs. I couldn't feel this at all. My back was soaking wet.
So you weren't able to walk at this point?
I
You were
couldn't
just
do
on
nothing.
the floor.
He knew I couldn't walk.
While you're laying there, though, what's running through your head?
I kept telling myself I have to control my bleeding because I'm not dying and leaving the kids behind.
Where'd you get up?
But Erica says the man who stabbed her wasn't the man she knew.
So let's talk about mental health. You said there's 2 people you knew, Antonio Hart and Rambo. What's the difference?
Antonio Hart is a very loving person. He is the most loyal person you could ever meet.
Who was Rambo?
Rambo was evil.
Get the hostage negotiator here right now.
Rambo was angry.
Yeah, Rambo. I'm going out with a bang.
I think for black men, they're very stubborn with their mental health.
One thing weighing heavy on his mind, she says.
I need some confessions to do about murders and all that before I die. You hear me?
Confessing to several murders, including a 2010 murder Sterling Matthews is serving a 115-year sentence for.
Not a day goes past he didn't talk about Sterling.
I feel bad. It hurt me to my heart. Sterling Matthews doing a life sentence behind the dog.
It wasn't until we were sitting in the house that he was confessing to me about it. And it was him. He had the Hellraiser mask. And it was just at that time there was like a no snitch rule, and Sterling, he held his loyalty and took that charge.
The one thing that kept Erica going.
What kept you alive?
Mason, that kid he's so tough, so strong for a 6-year-old. He's so brave. I knew I would break him.
Vincent Hill, Fox 45 News.
Vincent mentioned Sterling Matthews currently serving a 115-year sentence. He was 17 at the time of the murder and always maintained his innocence. He shared his side of the story with Fox 45 News last week.
Did you shoot and kill Daquan Burks?
No, not at all. I had nothing to do with it. Never. Always told the people I was innocent. Had nothing to do with it. Wasn't even there. They wouldn't do what they supposed to do as far as it's like thorough investigation.
Matthews is scheduled for a post-conviction hearing in March. For more on Sterling Matthews, including his mother's alibi for him the night of the murder, head to foxbaltimore.com.
I'm Maxine Stryker. Thanks for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, take a moment to subscribe to our channel.